Hi guys! Today we're doing a continuation of the dough we used for the achma in a separate video, which we will link. But this time we stuffed it with cinnamon to make really yummy cinnamon twists. So first you're going to start off with cinnamon. And I don't know if you guys caught that, but when my mom was labeling all of our spices, I was the one helping her. And so for a couple of them, I messed it up on purpose. So I wrote cinnamon as cinnamon because that's how me and my siblings used to pronounce that when we were younger. But yeah, I think it's funny. If you guys catch those, you should let us know because there's a lot of them that I messed up. Don't tell my mom this though. Hopefully she doesn't actually listen to this before she posts it. But yeah, so anyways, once you're done mixing that up, you're going to move on to your dry ingredients, which is going to be your flour, salt, sugar, which can be artificial or like stevia or erythritol and monk fruit. Then you're going to add yeast. You're going to mix that around a little bit before adding your liquids. And we repeated this same dough a bunch of times like I've mentioned before. So it's really good by itself. It's really good stuffed with a lot of different things. So far we've done the cheese, we've done za'atar, and now cinnamon. So you can turn it into more of a savory or a sweet dish, pastry, depending on what you're craving. So once again, you guys should give this a shot with your own fillings and let us know how those turn out because I'm sure we'd be super down to make it. These fly away in my house. The moment my mom makes a pan, they're gone immediately and everyone denies it. So I don't know. I don't know who the culprit is. Maybe it's my dad. It probably is my dad. But once that's fully nice and beautiful, you're going to set that aside to proof for about 30 minutes. You could stick it in a convection drawer or in an oven, or you could keep it outside if it's hot where you're at. But once it's done, you should be able to punch through it and it should collapse pretty nicely. Once that's done, you're just going to cut your dough into 4 equal parts. You're going to roll out each of those 4 equal parts and cut them into 6 separate doughs. Once again, you can increase the amount you're cutting for smaller, more bite-sized pastries, or you can keep them big so you can have like a massive one to share with everyone. So whatever you're preferring that day, you can go for it. On a separate note, me and my friend actually tried one of my mom's videos the other day. We actually made svirha, which my mom will link in this video. But yeah, we were kind of craving it and it looked really good online. So we're like, oh, let's make it in real life then. And me and her aren't the best cooks. I definitely know I'm not the best cook. I don't believe her. She said she wasn't good. She probably was decent. I know I'm not at all. So I wasn't expecting much from this whole experience. However, it ended up turning out so good. It was so good and it was so crispy. Even though we almost burnt it, it turned out so crispy and nice and we were very delightfully surprised. So you guys should let us know if you are following these videos. Like, are you guys actually making it or is it just fun for you guys to watch? I know there's a lot of people I watch on YouTube who do cooking. It's just, like satisfying and it's aesthetic and I like just watching it, but I'll never actually try it. So I don't know, are you guys trying it or do you guys just enjoy like the filming and just seeing how everything turns out? You should let us know. But yeah, once you have cut all of those pieces, you're just going to roll them out vertically and then put a layer of your cinnamon and then score it with one of those mini pizza cutters and then roll it diagonally. There's different ways to stuff it, there's different ways to cut it, but we found that this is the easiest way. And then roll it into like a little cinnamon bun like type pretzel thing. But yeah, we found that this was the easiest way to ensure a nice crispy outside and a soft inside, and it almost like it rips apart very easily if you want to share. So it is very yummy and very nice, and you can obviously experiment with different ways to see what you like most in terms of texture. And don't worry if a little bit of the cinnamon spills out. It's obviously a lot more liquidy than all of the other fillings we've tried so far, so it's bound to do that. Just let it, don't put too much so you don't waste a lot on your countertop. But yeah, just a nice layer is more than enough because all of these are going to, expand as bread does in the oven, I hope. And going back to that egg yolk that you didn't use in your liquid ingredients for the dough, you're going to combine that with a little bit of vanilla to create a nice egg wash that you're going to coat all of these pastries with. Egg wash, I feel like, is used for more sweet pastries, and it gives it a nice, brown finish on the outside. You're just going to stick that in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about maybe 15 minutes. Just keep an eye on it though. Everyone's oven is different. But that's it. We hope you guys enjoy this dish, and it's as sweet for you as it was for us. Happy cinnamon twisting! Bye!